What's up everyone? So the infinite goat video that I uploaded around a month ago has been gaining a lot of traction recently, so I decided to hopefully perform this trick again, and what resulted was one of the most fun runs I've had this month, so I'm very happy to be sharing it with you today. It's basically a combination of everything I like about Super Auto Pets, which is 5 of a kinds, combined with goat builds, combined with slot hunting. It basically has everything that I would ever want, so I'm very happy to present this run to you. I'm going to be structuring this video a little bit more weirdly than usual, because I'll be having the infinite goat setup in the middle. I'll just hopefully have some timestamps on the video if you want to skip that. If you want a video dedicated entirely to the infinite goat trick, I have one video uploaded. I'll link it in the description, maybe put a little card on here, but in case you're not interested in that and you're just here for the 5 of a kind, there's some of that too. I have the Pteranodon today for you, which I think is very thematic because it's such a broken unit and it probably deserves a nerf. Some people would argue that it definitely deserves a nerf. So I'm just enjoying it while I can, and I think even if it gets nerfed, there are some other infinite goat combos out there, not as good, not as consistent. But if it does become the case that the Pteranodon is nerfed, I'll show you another combo that I have seen being performed. For now though, let's just enjoy the run, he says as he's being destroyed for the first time. In the custom packs I've discovered that there are mostly 3 strategies that you could go for, and here is one of them. This is the jellyfish. Hopefully I get a clownfish as well. The level up strategy. I don't get a clownfish on this turn, rather I get a blobfish. Another strategy that you could go for to scale early on is you could get 2 or more starfish, the more the merrier, and you could scale by selling. And what's been very popular recently is the bullfrog strategy, where you just stack a big bulldog, you use a leech behind it to transform it into a big unit permanently and not just in battle, and you use a frog. Very fitting that I wrote 3 frogs on this shop row. You use the level 2 frog and sell it to transfer its stats to a tier 6 unit, because nowadays there are many broken tier 6 units like the German Shepherd, even the Highland Cow, the Cobra. Cobra is probably least broken out of them, but it's still very good if you get it to 50-50. And yeah, you can see for this video I'm settling for the level up strategy. I think I've been finding this one most consistent out of them all. It just allows you to maybe stack a level 2 blobfish and hopefully level it up on turn 9, finding a good tier 6 unit along the way. Ideally you're hoping for an alpaca. Alpaca works excellently with level up builds. That way, when you have a jellyfish on the team, it can scale when the alpaca levels up a unit, and that obviously happens at least twice a turn when you have a level 2 alpaca. It's probably very obvious to most of you, but I'm just mentioning it in case any beginners are wanting to learn how to play custom packs. So yeah, I'm very lucky with the rolls, as you can see. A level 3 jellyfish next turn, a level 2 and 2/3 of the goldfish. And I've been preserving so many lives. It's unnatural to have 4 lives by turn 9 in this meta, in the custom pack meta. And I level up into a chicken, which you could consider lucky, but obviously luckiest is having an alpaca. I decide to freeze it though, because when I have a goldfish on the team, this goldfish I haven't discussed yet, but it's probably the unsung hero of this run, because it's been saving me so many gold and it will continue to do so. And you can see from the next turn, the chicken will cost 0 gold, so when I get a level 2 alpaca on the team, it will be very easy for me to include the chicken and hopefully get another level up from that. So yeah, everything is basically all set up. I'm just hoping to get an alpaca. I level up again hoping to find it, sadly no alpaca though. I level once again a German Shepherd, which for many builds it would be ideal, for mine not really. And I'm leaving myself several outs here. I'm trying to get both chocolates and perhaps a pill, so in case I don't find the pill I can just use straight up chocolates to get the alpaca to level 2. We shall see what presents itself first. For now I'm very happy to still not be losing any lives. And it's not like my opponents are weak, you can see they're running even more equipment than me, it's just that my stats and my decent positioning, it's like decent in a way that counters most meta positioning strategies, not that it's good by conventional methods. But anyway, you can see that I find the alpaca here very luckily on turn 11. And probably the blobfish isn't going to get used because I found two chocolates before finding a single pill. So I'm hoping to not lose, and very lucky for me to draw right here. And lucky as well that I find both mushroom and an oyster on this turn. You can see the oyster is going to give me 8 gold I believe at level 2. And the level up results in an alpaca, which is doubly nice because now I can reset its triggers. I think that's what I'm going to do right here, because I want the other level 2 chicken that's in the shop right now. And the flamingo, that because it's free I think I'm going to buy sell it, but before that I need to open up a space for me to buy sell the oyster to not waste the level up of the alpaca. I want it to be as optimal as it can get, and I decide to sell the jellyfish and not the goldfish, because goldfish is going to help me economically. It's going to provide at least 2 gold a turn, and hopefully if I'm lucky I get to discount the price of tier 1 units, which means I can scale even faster. But by doing this I basically concede the fact that I'm going to be losing some rounds until I have the shop all scaled up. Thankfully with level 2 chickens it's not too difficult to get far ahead. You can see I'm already at 2020 maybe shop stats. I think exactly 2020 actually. And this would be 24-24, so I'm basically halfway there. And if anyone isn't familiar with the infinite gold setup, you need a level 3 tapir with mushroom, you need also an oyster with donut and a pteranodon. So one of the puzzle pieces I have found already in the mushroom that's just chilling in the shop. Hopefully I get to find the other pieces soon. This run is going so well though. You can see on turn 13 I have bought a lot of lives and a lot of wins to go. So this is basically perfect for a shop scaling build, and I could probably get any 5 of a kind with this setup just because I have so many turns to go. So yeah, what I'm just trying to do is do the infinite gold trick instead. And right here I'm almost at 50-50 shop stats. I decide not to go for the level 3 tapir just yet, even though I could. I decide to get the shop to 50-50 first. And I'm very close with this kiwi buy sell that I'm about to do. I considered for a second if I want to do the hammerhead shark buy, just so it gives me 3 more gold next turn, but I decided that 3 gold extra would be good enough. And now that I need so little shop scaling rather to get the shop to 50-50, I decide that I don't need both of the chickens anymore. I decide to sell one of them. And I also do that because I want to hopefully not lose another life. I think this should be a win. I have 3 50-50 units basically, and despite this being a relatively nasty summon team, it doesn't have a German Shepherd, so that means I'm most likely going to win. And yeah, they almost get to my 50-50 units, but thankfully they don't go all the way. And I do a little bit of a misplay here. Mistakenly, I think that the Pteranodon is actually the chicken, so I end up selling it. You can see here I even contemplate for a second, which very weird. You would think that if I were to contemplate I wouldn't be making any misplays, but thankfully the game doesn't decide to punish me by giving me another Pteranodon. And here I realized my mistake. I'm like, where's my Pteranodon at? Did I sell it? I want to bring it in, but I decide to get the shop to 50-50 first. I don't think the shop is actually at 50-50, I might be mistaken, but the shop might be at 49-49. Yeah, you can see the chinchilla, no, that's the guinea pig, excuse me, I get those two mixed up. It's at 49-49 stats instead of 50-50. But I decide that's good enough for me, so I just get the setup going. I have another Pteranodon frozen with the alpaca, so I can hopefully get the Pteranodon on my team to level 3 with the one that I have frozen in the shop. If I were to buy it with the alpaca giving the XP, it would result in a 2.66 level Pteranodon, which I think is close enough. I think it might actually even be better than a level 3 Pteranodon, just because you need only a single Pteranodon purchase from the shop in order for you to be able to level it up and reset its triggers that way. You could even use a chocolate, which is another plus. But anyway, the setup is mostly done. I just need to find the pill to kickstart this combo off, and after I do that, I'll just leave you with the footage. I'll leave a timestamp right here. I should leave a little text to hopefully notify you when the combo is finished. If you're just interested to see the rest of the run, you can do that. But for now, if you want, enjoy the combo. If you don't want, I'll catch you at the end, and I guess take care for now. Okay, I'm back, and at this point in the combo I felt like I was running out of steam. In my mind I was being very unlucky, so I decided to finally transition into the Pteranodon. And I was like not really wanting to lose this run. I really wanted it to turn out to be a win. Sadly no slot, but I was very lucky with the Pteranodon finds in the shop. As you can see, I even find some nice equipment right here. Double melon, which I decide to freeze for until I find the final Pteranodon, which I think happens right here, yeah. And the run is going to end like this, a very convincing victory at the end. So if you enjoyed it, like, sub, do all the generic stuff, leave a nice comment, I love reading those, and I'll talk to you next time. Take care.